Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Just put this together for you, and I know everybody's excited about my videos every week, the ones who actually get a minute to watch it. So, moving into Monday, strength, overhead squats, 10 sets of 2 every 3 minutes. So you're going heavy on these, especially the last, four sets or whatever. So you get 3 minutes to do a double. So you're really pushing the weight on these. Okay. Get some good shoulder prep work in. This is going to take like 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes because the last set you don't have to wait another 3 minutes. So we're going to have to move on Monday. Get your shoulders prepped. Get everything warmed up, and then we're going into the overhead squats. 10 sets of 2. Advanced only, you're going to do some snatch high pulls, 3 sets of 3, slow descent on the way down. Very important on that, making sure that your form is correct, not just pulling that weight up and dumping it. This is for the advanced only. You're going to be doing that on your own. Those are the crazy people that can spend 3 hours in a gym. Conditioning workout is very fast, 21-15-9. This is a good one. It's 21 overhead squats, 21 vertical swings, 15-15-9-9. As you can see, the different levels, the weight changes. Putting in extra credits, 10 Russian swings every minute on a minute for 10 minutes. You can see it's super heavy. This is pretty challenging if you try it. It gets to the point where you can't keep up on the minute. So if that happens, just skip a minute if you do it. It's extra credit. Accessory glute ham sit-ups, 3 times 15 and 20 reps. If you competitors or you need to stay on top of this because this will show up. High repetition glute ham sit-ups, and if you're not prepped for that, if you're not conditioned for that, it's a horrible feeling. Going into Tuesday's strength, bench press. You're gonna do 1 set of 20. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta keep track of your reps and your weights on this stuff because this stuff does rotate around. And let's just say that you're getting a set of 20 with, just throwing it out, 135 pounds, 185 pounds, whatever, you're getting a set of 20. The next time it comes up, you should be trying to hit 190 pounds. So if you don't keep track of your progress, you're not going to make progress. It's that simple. So keep a log, you got Wodify, keep your numbers in there. There's a second portion of the strength. It's power clean, 5x3 reps on the minute. Build up to a heavy 3-rep max, 5x3. And then the conditioning workout. Again, there's no time to play around on this stuff. Get your prep work in. Get your warm-up sets in. You should do at least 2 to 3 warm-up sets, starting with an empty bar. And then your final, you get 1 shot to hit a 20-rep max. Power cleans 5x3. Conditioning, it's 4 rounds for time. You can see the different variations with the levels. 50 double unders, 25 glute ham sit-ups, and then 10 handstand push-ups for level 2. And you can see it gets a little easier or a little harder for the level 3 and level 1. Level 3, you're doing 100 double unders because a lot of you crazy people can do 100 double unders really easy. 25 weighted glute ham sit-ups, so you're just basically grabbing a medicine ball of your choice, whatever weight you want to use. Be careful with these. This is 100 reps, so I wouldn't go too super heavy. And then 10 strict handstand push-ups. If you're doing strict and then all of a sudden you start fatiguing, jump into kipping. That's fine. Extra credit. This is a 10-minute, let's see, 40. Yeah, 10 minutes because you're doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds slow, times 40. So this is kind of to flush you out. It's on your own. It's extra credit. Accessory. It's a gymnastics complex. You're going to do a chest to bar pull-up and then a toe to bar. So it's like one motion. This is pretty interesting. The grid athletes do this kind of crazy stuff. They even go into a bar muscle-up. Wednesday, our favorite day, it's a 12K row. All right, so you're keeping track of your split time. So there's 4 scores in this. One is your 500-meter row time, and you don't stop, by the way. You're going to continue on. You're doing a 12K row. Okay, we may have to cut you off. If you're taking more than an hour, especially the last class, coach is not going to be staying super late. So we may have to cut you off. The warm-up is going to be very quick. How are you going to warm up for a row? Probably row, right? You're going to do a quick row or some mobility work. So there's 3 scores. The first 500 meters, you're going to try to go fast. Second, and obviously, and then it's the next 500 meters, which equal 1,000-meter mark. And then the next 5,000 meters will put you at the 6,000-meter mark, and then the actual finish. These are your splits. So those are all part of your scores or your times. Thursday, for advanced only, split jerk. Yeah, I'm working on getting some jerk blocks, but for now, you can either use a rack or use the foam ones. Strength for regular general population, Romanian deadlifts, 10 by 3 reps on the minute. This is more for speed. It's not for, heavy weight. So it's going to take like 10 minutes. And then the conditioning is 4 rounds. So a 3-minute clock starts. And everybody's different. If you can get 400 meters done in, minute and a half, or correction, 2 minutes, whatever, it's going to give you a minute to do as many wall ball as you can. That's what we're looking for. If you're coming in on a 400-meter run and you got like 10 seconds to do max wall ball, guess what? You're doing level 1 then. Do a 300-meter run, and then it gives you a little bit of time. Your score is basically how many wall ball you're getting. If you're getting in here and you don't have time to do any, then you're not getting any score and you're failing. Get a 2-minute rest in between each round. It's 4 rounds. The crazy group, run it on a true form. I actually got the other monitors are going to pull them down so they're on meters, so you'll know. Extra credit if you have time. 80-foot heavy yoke carry. So grab one of them yokes, throw them on your shoulders, keep your chest up. Like when you're doing the yoke carry, try to visualize that you're leading with your belly button. You want to keep your chest up, man. If you start leaning forward, you're going to get gassed. So every 5 minutes for four times, like on a 5-minute clock, you're going to do a yoke carry. These weighted carries are awesome, man. Really good for you. Really good for your overall strength. Advanced only, squat clean. Take 20 minutes to find a 1 rep max. As you can see, I don't have you guys on like any specific Olympic weightlifting right now. This is more for maintenance. Make sure you get in, your lifts every week, multiple times if possible, multiple variations. Because if not, you're going to lose it. And every week is different, man. Your 1 rep max might be different next week than it is this week. Some days you're feeling good, man. Go for it. But you need to stay on top of it if you're in the advanced group. Strength, and if you're not in the advanced group, let me just address that. It's not that you're not going to get better, okay? It's just that you don't have 2 to 3 hours to spend in a gym, and your goals are a little bit different. Not that you're not going to get competitive or get advanced, but it's not really necessary to do this stuff because there's plenty. Holy cow, man! I'm in a friggin' scale division right now, and there's plenty of work. Like today's workout was sick. Strength, back squat, 5x2 every 3 minutes. This is heavy, man, across. So you should find a heavy weight, and that should be your weight across the board. Again, God damn it, I got to emphasize this. You got to keep track of your weights. I seen somebody ask somebody the other day, what's your 1 rep max on a back squat? They didn't even know. I mean, I get that part. Like, listen, you may not know what it is, but you should have an idea. There's no way that you should know what your 1 rep max is because we're going to throw percentages at you if you've been here for a while. If you're brand new, that's a different story. 5x2 on a back squat. Conditioning, 5 rounds every 3 minutes. So you got on a 3-minute clock, touch and go power clean. Okay, everybody's doing touch and go power clean. Everybody. So that means you tap the bar on the ground and go right into another power clean. Okay, 3 of them. That's it. And then you see the different variations. So let's go with level 2. 5 rounds. So 3 touch and go power cleans, 165. As soon as you drop that bar, walk over, do 3 wall walks. Your nose should be touching the ground when you get all the way to the top, by the way. A lot of people cheat on these. They're very hard. You should be in a push-up position, away from the wall, feet are touching the wall, and you're planked, rigid, walking yourself up the wall. You shouldn't be bending your knees and piking and all that other baloney. They're hard, man. They're real hard, but they're awesome. So 3 wall walks. And then when you get off those wall walks, you're running to the 50-meter mark and back. It's a 100-meter sprint. Whatever time's left on a 3-minute clock, you get the rest. But then get prepared because you got 4 more rounds coming. Level 3 is going to be difficult. It's 205, touch and go. 20-foot handstand walk really fast, and a 100-meter sprint. You got to cook on these, man. And if you're coming in and you're just in time to do the next set and you're falling behind, then you might have to skip a set. It is what it is. Extra credit, 2 rope climbs on a minute for 10 minutes. Yeah, man. It's not easy. Freaking hate rope climbs. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we'll save Saturday. So that's pretty much it, man. Any questions, go ahead and send me a message, and or put it on the bottom, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday.